Hello class, my name is Israel Moreno and today I'm going to present to you my persuasive speech. I hope you like it. As of 2017, El Paso has invested $224,000 in penalty fees in the recycling program. The city of El Paso is still seeing recyclable trash in parks, highways, street sidewalks, lakes, rivers, and all public sites. The following speech I'm going to persuade to you on how to recycle correctly and efficiently, on how to have a cleaner city for future generations, and how to avoid the consequences for not recycling properly. In general, recycling is an awesome thing to do in order to save our Mother Earth to not die from the pollution that we produce from not recycling properly. Do you know how to recycle it in the correct way? According to the United States Environmental Protective Agency, different types of materials need to be recycled, like for example, glass, paper, plastic, and etc. With paper, it makes up to 25% of trash each year. Every time you buy paper, check in the product to see if the paper is recyclable or was recyclable. If you're trying to gift wrap, there are many types of wrapping paper that has been recycled or is recyclable. Another efficient way to gift wrap and not spend on the wrapping paper is by buying boxes that already have the decorating already, and to check if the box is recyclable. EPA or EPA alerts the consumers to reuse gift bags or the tissue paper, which can reduce the waste. With plastics, just try to find which needs to be recycled. Just remember that more than 35 million tons of plastic were generated in the whole country, which in 2017, 8.4% of the entire plastic they collected was recyclable. Plastic companies put on the triangle symbol. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's a triangle symbol that says if it's recyclable or not. Like the companies produce it so consumers know what I told you. According to an article from Small Business written by Rick LeBlanc, that states that the plastics that end up on the oceans, every year 1 million seabirds get killed because of eating the small pieces of plastic, which why it's important to recycle and not harm the environment by killing the animals. Which also is important because by recycling just one single piece of plastic bottle, just one, can power a 100-watt light bulb for over an hour, which is a true fact over there. Which it all starts at home if you recycle correctly. Adding more information into it, here are some tips I recommend you to try at home that are recommended by the Recycle Across America organization. Check out the bin. If it gives out instructions on what to recycle, do it. All food, liquids, straws, plastic cups, and plastic dishware should not be put into the recycle bin, which all of those things should be disposed into the correctly bin. Try to avoid putting plastic bags in the recycle bin because in the time they go through the recycling process, it gets stuck, which is how population is expensive because it gets out of our pockets to pay the recycling company. This was only on the tips that Page had to offer, but you should check them out in order to find more information on how to recycle correctly items at home. Now I'm going to give out tips on how to have a cleaner city for future generations to enjoy. Let's say your city is not eco-friendly like El Paso. We all know El Paso is not eco-friendly. And want to do something about it? According to an article by Bustler written by Sarah Friedman, is to take all recyclable items into a business who accepts outside recyclables. If you can find out where to take it, there's a website called Earth 911, which has a tool where you could put your zip code so you could find your nearest recycling business. For many people, it doesn't work to independent recycling. So another way to do it is by composting food waste. Another thing you could do that could be effective is by going to your city's officials and encourage them to start a recycling program. If your city offers that kind of help of recycling, in my opinion, try to follow these same steps I provided to you and help and volunteer into picking up trash from the floor, from parks, beaches, or anywhere that you see trash. Pick it up because by waste prevention and recycling, it's one of the best ways to cut greenhouse gas emissions, which this type of gases are bad for humans to breathe in, which could cause respiratory problems. The article gives out an example that I would like to say to you guys. If the agency emphasizes that if for 1 year, 2,000 workers in an office building recycle all applicable waste, they will reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 400 mtce, which is equivalent to taking around 300 cars off the road. This really surprised me because all of the trash as humans produce, we're not properly keeping our city clean, which produces this type of greenhouse effects. These are some tips I recommend to you on how to have a cleaner city. And if your city is not eco-friendly, do them. Finally, what are the consequences of not recycling correctly? Well, according to the webpage of Middleman Recycling, by not recycling, it would be an increase of air pollution. Which, for example, with styrofoam left behind on the ground, it leaves chemicals which humans could develop cancer. And by leaving water bottles, it produces chemicals as well, which pollutes the water. By not recycling and throwing away everything in the trash, the landfills will fill up, making a chemical smell that could be harmful to the environment and the population. For example, this is another example. In 2013, recycling efforts tried to prevent 87.2 million tons of waste from getting into landfills, which are about 168 million metric of greenhouse gases from polluting the atmosphere, which is equivalent to removing 39 million cars from highways. Imagine what could happen if we don't recycle and leave behind plastic bottles, everything that needs to be recycled. Could harm the natural habitat of many animals, which could be dangerous if we don't take care of it because many animals and plants are needed in order for us to survive as well. In conclusion, there are many ways in how to recycle properly, by knowing which items to put in the correct bin and by which items not to put in the recycling bin. In my opinion, I think recycling is really important in order to maintain a healthy environment in which our future generations could enjoy. My name is Israel Moreno and I hope you like my speech on how to recycle properly. Thank you.